Merry Christmas, everybody. What's going on? Let's get right into the first Hallmark Christmas movie of the year. We're probably going to have 38 to 39 more of these. So, we're not going to get another one until October. We did get an announcement on Saturday night from the Hallmark Channel during the premiere of Crashing Through the Snow, which I'm going to be reviewing in just a minute, that the new movies will start airing, as always, in October. How many are we getting? We don't know. We are going to get a lot of Summer Nights movies, and at the end of this video, after I give my grade, I will be going through what is coming out before then. Now, they're more than likely going to announce some more Fall Harvest movies, because they're not going to have one Fall Harvest movie. So, we are going to go into the rest of these Summer Nights movies, the mystery movies announced, and we're also going to look at Warren Christie's Hallmark movies that he's done. So let's get into all this. First, we're going to get into the actual movie, looking at Warren Christie's movies that he's done for Hallmark Channel, and then we're going to go into what's coming out from Hallmark Channel. So here we go. Crashing Through the Snow is all about Maggie and Sam are crashing Christmas. When he proposes that they team up against his sister's perfect Christmas, neither of them are prepared for the blended family challenges that lie ahead. Now, this does not really go into everything. This is the IMDb plot. What this movie is actually about is it's this drama. It has a bit of romance and a bit of comedy, but it's mostly this drama. This felt like a very old school, by old school I mean about 2013, 2014, 13, 12 Hallmark movie. Instead of their normal, I don't have a Hallmark movie around, but you know what I'm talking about. Something like Sand Dollar Cove, A Nashville Christmas Carol, The Angel Tree, Christmas by Starlight, Christmas Under Wraps. It's one where it's your normal romance movie, and they are going to fall in love at the end, and it's just them building a romance. That's pretty much what it is. Now, Crashing Through the Snow is this drama about a blended family. Maggie was previously married to her kid's father. And now he has a brand new girlfriend who he's going to propose to. Who he is going to propose to at dinner one night. And Maggie is very, very upset because the new wife is basically taking every single thing that she likes to do, like reading the traditional book that they read every single Christmas Eve to her girls, acting like their mother when she's not. This is your typical jealous ex movie. Then it turns into a bit of a romance movie, and then a bit of a comedy, and then it blends everything together. It does it well, but it doesn't do it well enough where I'm going to highly recommend this movie to you. The acting is pretty darn good for the most part. I thought that that the younger daughter could have used a bit more work, but hey, she's what? 6, 7? Tops. I'm probably gonna say 5 or 6. I'm not gonna follow through. This is her first role. Well, her first IMDb credited role. Warren Christie was really, really good, as was Amy Acker. Amy Acker is pretty much a newbie to the Hallmark scene. She's not a newbie to everybody who watches a lot of TV, but she's kind of a newbie, because she's only done a couple, and she's done A Nutcracker Christmas and A Novel Romance. I have seen A Novel Romance. I have not seen A Nutcracker Christmas. I will watch it this upcoming Christmas, though. You know her as Lois Lane in Superman Red Sun, in God Friended Me, All Rise, Alias, Person of Interest. She was Lynn in Cabinet in the Woods, and Winifred in Angel. So you know Amy. Warren Christie, however, a lot of the Hallmark people know, because he's been in quite a few of them. He has been in, most recently, If I Only Had Christmas, with Candace Cameron Bure. I was not a fan of that movie. I thought it was just a subpar movie for Candace Cameron anyways, because Candace Cameron is one of my top favorite actresses working for Hallmark, as I think she is for everybody. Everybody has their favorites. Some people love Merritt Patterson. Some don't. She's a very divisive actress. Some people like Kelly Pickler. Some people like Carlos and Alexa Penavega. Some people, well, come on. A lot of people love Lacey Chabert, Danica McKellar, and Candace Cameron Bure, as they should. Warren Christie is one of those actors that works for Hallmark Channel every now and again that people actually love. Now, he's only done a couple. His most notable one was as Morgan Derby in the Henry Winkler and Brooke Burns romance movie, The Most Wonderful Time of the Year. I love that one. I think it's sweet. I think it's really well done. He was also in The Color of Rain with Lacey Chabert and If I Only Had Christmas. Is he going to have one this year besides Crashing Through the Snow? Maybe, possibly, but probably not. When they do these movies, they normally do 1 or 2 movies. Lacey Chabert was a very, very rare instance where we get 2. And I'm glad because both of hers made it in my top 10. And her movie last year was my favorite of the Christmas movies at last year, in A Christmas Waltz. Crashing Through the Snow is one that goes back to the old style of Hallmark that a lot of people really enjoyed. And I enjoy those movies as well. It was a nice, refreshing change from the standard meet the guy, meet the girl, build the romance, a misunderstanding happens, and then the kiss. We get that plot, but we also add in a very sweet storyline with a blended family, where she's having to deal with, I am no longer the only mother figure in my kids' lives. They're going to have their father, of course, but they're also going to have 2 mothers. But I am their real mother, and this is just someone who's going to be their stepmother, who's going to try their best to not overshadow me, but still show them at least half of the same love and affection that I can. Crashing Through the Snow is one that I really enjoyed, but it's not going to be the best Christmas movie of the year. We don't even know a Christmas movie coming out this year yet. We know we're getting some. We know we're getting some in October, November, and December. We are getting no more Christmas premieres until then. But we will be getting some Christmas movies. So, Warren Christie is a very decent Hallmark actor. I'm in a Hallmark, multiple Hallmark groups. People were talking about this kiss. Okay. I thought it was a mediocre Hallmark kiss. I mean, if you want to talk about a real Hallmark kiss, look at something like Love on Safari. Look at It Was Always You. Look at Right in Front of Me. Look at Christmas Under Wraps. Coming Home for Christmas. I mean, this one was just a piddly little kiss with nothing there. But the chemistry was there. The problem was they should have reshot that kiss. And the kiss is what is supposed to make you smile at the end of the movie. Because yay, they're together. The problem is when the kiss doesn't land, that just kind of causes the whole thing to just crumble somewhat. So, what's coming out and how is this going to do in ratings? Well, let's look at the past month in ratings. Well, actually, let's go all the way back to May. May 15th was Sweet Carolina. And I'm only talking about Hallmark Channel because Hallmark Movies and Mysteries are inevitably going to have lower ratings because not everybody has that channel. Sweet Carolina scored a 2.38 million viewers because that had Lacey Chabert and Tyler Hynes with Peter Benson, who we love. Peter Benson co-starred in it and also directed it. It jumped down because it didn't have the main stars that everybody loves, but we still had a decent score and a decent viewership of 1.94 for You Had Me at Aloha, 1.82 for the somewhat really, really good movie The Baker's Son with Eloise Mumford and Brant Daughtry. Mallory Jansen in Her Pen Pal scored a 1.78, so we kept on going down. Because I think people started losing interest and more interest with each movie. Then we got to Sand Dollar Cove, which I believe was the best Summer Nights movie so far, Why am I saying so far? Well, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to get through. So we're going to get into that in just a minute. $10 Cove did a 1.83. They did that score because we brought in Ali Machaka? Machika. I have no idea how to say her last name. AJ and Ali. Ali from Ali and AJ. As I knew her, Keeley from Phil of the Future. That's just how I knew her. Chad Michael Murray, we all know him. Very handsome dude. And a Hallmark hunk is what they're calling them now, is the guys. They're now called Hallmark hunks. That's the women's saying. I mean, I'm going to call them Hallmark darlings because that's what they are to me. And I refuse to call them Hallmark hunks as a guy. Love for Real is the last romance movie for July, so we will not be doing a best of July for Hallmark because there's only 2 coming out, so I don't think it's fair to do that. But August is going to be a jam-packed month. Why is that? Because we go into a stream of 7 movies in the month. That's what I like to see. But November's going to take its toll on us Christmas movie lovers, or at least me who reviews them. We have the 27-hour day with Autumn Reeser and Andrew Walker. I believe that will be very, very good. Because I love Andrew Walker and I love Autumn Reeser. Jack Wagner is back with Sealed with a Kiss, Wedding March 6. We got one back in 2019. That's when I first started reviewing them. When I first started reviewing the Hallmark movies, I believe I started out with Wedding at Graceland, or did I start out with Wedding March 5, My Boyfriend's Back, or something like that? I can't remember. Love in the Afternoon is, which, by the way, Love for Real is July 31st. I believe I already said that one, but I did not say these other 2. The 27-hour day for Summer Nights is going to be August 7th. August 14th is going to be Sealed with a Kiss, Wedding March 6th, and I will be watching the other 4, which I have not seen. I made your reviews, I don't know, but I will be ranking them, so that'll be really interesting. Love in the Afternoon is the Jen Lilly and Ryan Pavey somewhat soap opera romance movie. They are making it very soapy from what they've said. So for soap opera fans, Ryan Pavey and Jen Lilly they of course did soap operas. I mean, come on. They did soap operas, and that's where they pulled Ryan Pavey from. That's where they saw him. Hey, this is a very handsome dude. He has chemistry with this one girl. I don't know the characters' names because I don't watch the soap operas. So they pulled him from that. Jen Lilly, we all know her, we all love her. That debuts on August 21st. I will not be getting to watch that then. I will be watching it on the 22nd. So that will be very interesting because I have a wrestling event that night. Sweet Pecan Summer is going to be Christy Coe and Wes Brown's final summer night movie for the year. And their first movie that I believe they've starred in, I could be wrong, is August 28th. September 11th is going to be Roadhouse Romance with Lauren Elena and Tyler Hines. Lauren Elena is a country singer. I believe she's a country singer. It says here, yes. The road less traveled on. Yeah, she was on there, and everybody enjoyed her. We got 3 mystery movies announced for August, so let's get right into those. We have Mystery 101, Deadly History, Sweet Revenge, a Hannah Swenson mystery, which used to be called The Murder She Baked Mysteries, and then Aurora Tea Garden Mysteries, Honeymoon, Honey Murder. That's on August 1st, 8th, and 22nd. Could they add one for the 15th? Possibly, because I do believe they shoot these pretty fast. But I don't think they were going to have one that night to try and coincide with their Wedding March, because they may want to show the Wedding March movies on Movies and Mysteries. They may just want to do a big, long 5-movie marathon leading into the 7 o'clock encore presentation that they do on the Hallmark Channel. So that'd be a very smart idea, I think. So there's what's coming out. There's my review of Crashing Through the Snow. I looked forward to this movie. It was a decent little film, and it is the best Christmas movie so far this year. I've watched it too, and my next review that I am shooting is another Christmas movie review, but you guys will not be seeing that until, you won't be seeing that review until, let me find my calendar. Where's the calendar on this Kindle? Where in the heck are you? What? Well, it'll be within a week or so. So you guys will see that very, very soon. I look forward to uploading that review. Hopefully it gets some good views. It's Christmas in July, so 2 Christmas movies so far, and probably 60 more to go. So I will see all of you guys next time for my review of In the Heights.